Hello guys, and welcome back. This is a part 2 to a hair video I started. I'm gonna just add the makeup for this look and officially call this video Spring into Pink. So stick around and I'll show you the makeup look I added to this cool hair. So I had to put the hair out the way, so I used these socks I got from Amazon. I love these hair socks. They're like a headband, head socks, all kinds of things. People been asking me about my skincare routine. I use Rodan and Phil's UNBLEMISH kit, and I'll have to do a video on that one day and go to detail. Let's hydrate with that. Then we'll go in with the BECCA Ever Matte Poreless Priming Perfector. It's super thick, so you kind of really got to squeeze it on and kind of smear it in. But as far as store out primers go, it does pretty good. But like I said, nothing really works for me but the Milk of Magnesia, and we'll have to cover that in another video. Let me look for my foundation. I think I left it. Okay, I found it. Okay, good. Sorry. So we're gonna go in with actually my personal favorite foundation right now is the MAC Waterweight SPF foundation in NC45. And it comes with this cool like eyedropper type thing, and I just kind of lay it on. I like the foundation because it's super lightweight, it blends well into my skin, and it gets good coverage all at the same time. I have a couple blemishes on my face from a breakout, so I'm gonna use this concealer palette in the green and just kind of go over and conceal any spots I really don't like. So then I go in with my second layer of foundation. I'll say it's cute. Some people conceal with a different color concealer before their first layer of foundation. I don't see where it matters. I know you guys noticed the pink ring around my forehead and ears. That was from the wax I did my hair. For our concealer today, we're going to use the LA Girl Pro Concealer High Definition. And this color is Medium-Beige. It's lighter than what we used yesterday. After the first video, I kind of noticed how it photographed. My highlight is not as highlighted as I want it to be. I don't have a tan yet, so maybe that's the cause. I don't know. But we went a little lighter today to see if we can get a little more definition to the face. We'll contour a little heavier just to see how things light and photograph is different, how it kind of looks in the mirror. And a selfie type camera from your iPhone photographs very different. I use a DSLR camera and it kind of just looks different. So I kind of wanted to play around with it today to see if I could make it look different on the camera. I'll go back in with more concealer because I really wanted, like I said, I really wanted a more defined, contrasted, and highlighted face today. Then we'll bake with our Kat Von D Lock-It setting powder in translucent, per usual. We'll bake lightly because we're still on COVID lockdown, so there's nowhere to go. This stuff gets everywhere, like everywhere. It looks like I've been baking like literally like cake. Once I'm done, there's powder everywhere. Then we'll go in with our favorite eyebrow brush and pencil from Benefit. And just kind of, I like to define the outer part of the brow and kind of build to what I want it to look like. I try to be light on the inner portions of the eyebrow. A lot of people seem to square and box that off, which looks very not natural. So I try to leave, if you notice, I'll do the top and the bottom, but I try to leave the middle very lightly shaded in because I really want the brush to come in and kind of smear all that pencil into each other so it looks like hair. So you see I'll start there and kind of go up and in the direction of the hair to kind of get it not be so dark there but be very defined at the same time. Then we're going to go in with that angled brush and more of that concealer. I would just put a dab on my hand and kind of press it into there, and then we'll go right underneath the brow to cut it. I haven't had my eyebrows done in a while, and I don't know the next time I'll get them done, so this really helps to define the brow and kind of take care of any scraggly hairs that may be there. And then we'll go back with the beauty blender and make sure everything's blended out. Then my little trick, we're going with the Studio Fix NC45, the same color as our foundation, but this is a powder. And kind of do a dusting. Our goal here isn't to put down color, but to prevent the translucent powder from remaining white. To me, it just helps dust all the white away. We'll go back in with our Fenty Beauty Matchstick in Truffle to contour. This is my favorite contour. This is usually my only contour sometimes. It's a creamy contour. I really like it. It goes on smooth. And if you do too much, it's easily fixable. And then we'll go to the contour brush and contour this side. Now that I'm watching this video in the light, I could have contoured all the way to the ear. You see where there's like a defining line where I kind of like stopped contouring the face to the ear. I could have gone all the way up, but I'm not a professional. I'm just a YouTube self-makeup person like everybody else. So there's always room for improvement. A lot of times I depend on my mom to tell me how my makeup looks because I know out of everybody she won't lie. So I go back with a little concealer on top of the contour because it's looking a little dark, and kind of redefine that area where cheek meets under eye. But yeah, my mom has told me many times I look like a ghost, and although I was very offended in the moment, I appreciated her honesty because everybody else told my makeup looked great. So we're going to go back with the Mented eyeshadow palette, everyday eyeshadow palette. And once again, sorry guys, this palette doesn't have the names written in the top of them. But we're going to go in with the lighter shade. Our goal for today is to create a soft pink color that essentially matches my hair. So we'll put a base color down, and to kind of like create a clean slate to work on, and then we'll go back with the light pink, which we're doing now. We're kind of building it on. I apologize for talking through this video. My best friend called from kindergarten. We FaceTime a lot, especially during this quarantine. She's like my hype man / personal therapist / everything. So it's always important to kind of just catch up with her when she has a moment, because she's always busy with her wonderful little boys. So I kind of chatted with her through this tutorial, and I apologize if it bothers you guys. But who doesn't like to do makeup with their friends, even if it's on FaceTime? I'm trying to find a color I like. So now we're going to go in with a brown, darker color for the outer part of the eye. And we'll just hit the corner there and bring it all the way in, but not all the way over the eye. As you can tell, the pink is still very present. That's what we want. We want that to essentially be the star of the show. We just want this brown to kind of like bring the attention into the pink. So we'll bring it all the way up to what I consider to be the brow line. You know, that bone that hits right underneath your brow? That's kind of my landmark as where to stop with this kind of color, because you don't necessarily want this dark color to touch your eyebrow. So I'm gonna go on with a smaller brush because I didn't really like the space I have between there, and then just go with a shimmery, like almost flesh tone eyeshadow in order to bring this whole look together. So then we go back in with a fluffier brush and kind of blend all that together so the transition is smooth. So now we'll go back to the Fenty Beauty Moroccan Spice palette, to the color Quicksand, and we'll just kind of pack this right on top of that lighter color that we started with, essentially, or the second color that we went with, just to make sure the pink is the pop, is the star of this eyeshadow. You see how we're kind of blending and kind of packing the color on to blend out that brown area, so the pink really comes through strong. And then this is a palette by PACIFICA, Wild Hemp Infused Eyeshadow, 100% vegan. This came in my Itsy palette. I think this one in the middle that I used is called Smoky Quartz. I just wanted a little sparkle right there on the lid before I finish the eye. So I just got a thin brush and kind of right along the where I would put my eyeliner. I want it to be there. I'm using the Fenty eyeliner because I'm black. This is a nice eyeliner. It still is the same kind of Sharpie pen liquid liner that I love. It goes on well, goes on smooth. The only drawback with this liner that I've noticed is this is not an all-day liner for me. Because my eyes crease really bad, this liner does not stay. It turns into an eyeshadow before the day is over because my skin is so oily and my eye crease is so bad. But for just a quick look, this is a nice eyeliner to use. The point is always super fine, easy to use, glides on, as you can see. So we're just gonna wing this eyeliner out. I always think it's good to wing eyeliner a little bit further when you're gonna wear artificial lash, because the artificial lash can kind of steal the show. And then you really kind of lose the wing that you had if it's small, because the lash is so big. We're going to go in with a little bronzer and kind of reinforce that contour we did. And then we'll go with some blush. And y'all, this is just some drugstore blush. This is L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Blush. And this color is in 5-6, or they call it Apricot Kiss. I want to say I picked this up like at Disney World. And I forgot my blush at home, but it's a pretty pink. Then we'll go with the Kat Von D mascara. The name of this mascara is called Trooper Black. That's funny. This is my favorite mascara right now. We'll just do a couple coats because we're going to put it on the lash. And this is how the lashes come, you guys, from Amazon. They come in a pack. I can't for the life of me find the brand, but that's how they come. So I'm just showing you how I have like a tiny pair of scissors, and I just clip the ends of the lash because my eye is not that long, and that lash will like be on your eye and your face. So make sure you trim your lashes and cut them to size. And so I put my glue on, let them get tacky, and I apply them as I normally do. However, the video cut out, so there's not a video of me applying them. we're gonna use another one of my Maybelline Super Stay lipsticks. I think I have them all. This is shade 15 Lover, and this is almost the exact color of my hair today, so I thought it was appropriate. These lipsticks stay on like all day almost, and usually if I eat I only have to reapply like once. That's why I love them so much. So that's our final look without hair, and this is it photographed with my Nikon. I put a little tiny shimmer on the lip afterwards, and you see I applied the artificial lash, but overall I think it was a very fun springy look. Thank you guys for watching.